Every trader faces it, that dark stretch when nothing seems to work. Every setup fails, every entry feels wrong. You start questioning everything. Your strategy, your skill, your future as a trader. It's called a losing streak, and it's one of the toughest psychological battles you'll ever face. Because a losing streak doesn't just drain your account, it drains your confidence. It makes you forget why you started trading in the first place. You begin to think, maybe I'm not cut out for this. But let me tell you something, every professional trader you admire has been there. Not once, not twice, but many times. The difference between those who survive and those who don't isn't intelligence or strategy, it's emotional control. When you hit a losing streak, your brain enters survival mode. You feel panic, frustration, even anger. You start thinking irrationally. You want to fix it fast. That's when traders start making their worst decisions, increasing lot sizes, abandoning their plans, taking trades that don't align with their strategy. It's not because they don't know better, it's because emotion takes over. To stay calm during a losing streak, you must first understand what's really happening. A losing streak doesn't mean you're a bad trader. It means probability is doing its job. Even the most consistent strategies lose. Even the best setups fail. If your strategy has a 60% win rate, that means 4 out of 10 trades will lose. Sometimes even more in a row. That's not failure. That's math. But your brain doesn't see math. It feels pain, and pain demands relief. That's why most traders spiral during losing streaks. They try to make the pain stop by trading more, chasing wins, or tweaking their system too soon. And every one of those reactions makes things worse. So how do professionals stay calm? How do they keep trading with focus when their P&L is bleeding red? They have systems, not just for their trades, but for their emotions. Here's how they do it. Step 1. Zoom out and detach. A losing streak feels huge when you're in it. But step back and look at your data over 100 trades, not 10. One bad week doesn't define you. Consistency is built over hundreds of trades. Step 2. Stop trading temporarily. Sometimes the most profitable move you can make is to stop. Take a break. Review your charts. Journal your emotions. When your clarity returns, so will your edge. Step 3. Analyze without judgment. Go through your losing trades, but not to punish yourself. Look for patterns. Were they all according to plan? Or did emotion sneak in? If you followed your plan, it's just variance. If you didn't, that's your opportunity for growth. Step 4. Protect your mindset, not your ego. Losses hurt, but your ego makes them worse. It tells you that you shouldn't be losing, that you have to win it back. Detach from that voice. It's not your lie. Step 5. Focus on execution, not outcome. Shift your goal from winning back to executing perfectly. Each time you follow your plan despite the fear, you rebuild confidence, slowly but surely. Professional traders know something that most retail traders never learn. Consistency is not built on how you perform when things go right. It's built on how you behave when things go wrong. A losing streak is not a sign you're refailing. It's a test of whether you can stay disciplined under pressure. When you react emotionally, you feed the losing streak. When you stay calm and systematic, you end it. Think about it. The same logic that built your wins still exists. Your edge hasn't disappeared. Your emotions just make it harder to see. So instead of trying to fight the market, fight for your focus. Here's a perspective shift that changed everything for many professional traders. You don't have to win every day to win long term. Trading isn't about perfection, it's about probability. And probabilities require volume, patience, and consistency to play out. If you can't stay calm during losing streaks, you'll never survive long enough to see your strategy succeed. That's why emotional control isn't a skill, it's a requirement. Remind yourself, every great trader was once a losing trader who didn't quit. They learned to sit in discomfort, to trust their edge when it was hardest. And that's exactly what separates professionals from emotional traders. When you learn to stay calm during a losing streak, you become unstoppable because you've removed the market's power over your emotions. Remember, losing is not the opposite of winning, it's part of it. Without losses, there's no learning. Without streaks, there's no growth. So the next time you hit a losing streak, don't panic. Pause, breathe, analyze, reset. You haven't lost your edge. You've just lost your perspective, and that can always be regained. Trade with patience. Trust your data, because even the longest losing streak ends, and when it does, the calm trader is always the one left standing. Disclaimer: this video is for educational purposes only and does not constitute financial advice. Trading involves risk. Always trade responsibly and follow your own plan.